Hello, this is George Senda, the official, the real, the authentic, the original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh. I left the light on because Kitten Cat came out meowing. I think she wants to go outside because she's afraid to go outside. And I went back and told her, "You can come out, you can go play. You're not trapped in the bedroom. No one will hurt you." So I finally went and got my inhalers. Tomorrow I'll go pay the bills and go to the emergency room about my foot. I got to the credit union at 5:31, 1 minute after they closed. I couldn't believe it. So, I told looks terrible. All right, the channel numbers went up again, another 1,000, 1,441,182, so inching slowly to 1.5 million. And the channel members is still screwed up. All right, here's what I've got. First, the inhalers. Happy New Year, everybody. We have the, I can't say this, ipratropium bromide and albuterol. Now, this is something I put in my machine, the Respironics machine, that literally keeps me alive when I'm really congested. It opens up my lungs and allows me to breathe. You're not supposed to expose these to light. But for those who've never seen this, the pharmacist said, "You got to go to the supply house to get one of those." He thought I meant the machine. I got the machine. But I have to put these tubes, get them out. Put a tube each time I use the machine. And every once in a while, this stuff backs up into my mouth, which is this is what they look like. So this is what literally keeps me breathing. Seeing I have asthma and bronchitis and history of bronchitis and pneumonia and breathing difficulties. So thank God I got those again. And then I have my two inhalers. This one, which is albuterol sulfate, although sadly it's not as good as the original one they stopped giving me. This is one, a rescue inhaler, and then we have the other one, this one, which I still don't understand. I have trouble. I was trying to read my Gordon Prang at Donnelly Slut book, and then I realized I can't read the print. Even with that lamp on, that lamp on, that lamp on, that lamp on, I cannot see. I'm going to have to move the magnifying lamp over here and move that one over there so I can see what I'm trying to read, which drives me nuts. Can't read a book anymore because my cataract lens is damaged. So this is the other one. This is Buddha Sunday and Formatero fumarate dihydrate inhalation aerosol. And I don't see if this is doing much good or not, but that's the other one I got. These would have to keep me alive. All right, tonight's call is not much. I don't get my food sandwich tomorrow. We have Red Baron Deep Dish Pizza, which will be dinner. 2 beef and bean burritos. Oh, that's not green. And they had a sale. Buy 2, get 4 free. We have Progresso chicken and home style noodles and chicken noodles. So we have 6 cans of that and a bottle of peach snapple. So, and I stopped at Pete's. I wanted a lemon cake slice. They were getting ready to close. The guy gave me one. I gave him a dollar tip. My water fell out of the shopping cart and carried this stuff home. So tomorrow I'll be going to Capital One, Target, and then go to the emergency room. Kathy went to Kaiser emergency room and said there was nowhere to sit It had no chairs, it was standing room only. I said, why would you go there when you're used to going to John Muir? So I don't know. She stood here by the door last week and started gasping for air, having real trouble breathing. She said she's had that about a month, and that's a precursor to a possible heart attack. You need to go get looked at. So I don't know what happened because my phone ran out of power. I didn't realize my charging brick was in the. I kept feeling around for it. It's very heavy, but I didn't realize it was in my backpack. I could have charged my phone, so they're both charging. Okay, and I watched a very cute video on Crypto the Superdog, who will be in the new Superman movie in July. And Kathy and I love Crypto. We've always loved Crypto the Superdog. Not the cartoon version they did recently. They did a cartoon movie, but the original 1955 Crypto. And there's an episode where Superman is fighting Atlas or something, some super huge guy, and Atlas beats the hell out of Superman. Superman's lying there breathing. Superman's lying there practically dying. Suddenly, from out of nowhere, faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap on a dog bone in a single bound. Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Crypto the Superdog. He comes down, this is in the comics, I wish they'd done an animated thing of this. He comes down and he goes, hurt Master Gur, and he starts beating the crap out of this guy, Atlas. Crypto is kicking his ass. End of the story. Well, Atlas is no more. Superman is saved by his lifelong buddy and pal, Crypto the Superdog, who was Super Pup, and he got launched in the test rocket from Krypton. So Crypto is very cute. He can see through things. He has hearing better than Superman, and he's just slightly less powerful than Superman. He used to be a lot less powerful, but now they've made him more powerful. But in the comics, he was like a white retriever, and now that James Gunn, the director, made the dog look like his dog. So not exactly what I would call Crypto, but the minute I saw him, I'd say, yay, it's Crypto. So Kathy in her storage had a DC Direct thing of the Super Horse. Comet, no, not Comet. Yeah, Comet the Super Horse, and we had Streaky the Cat and Crypto the Superdog. We never cared for Beppo the Super Monkey. And then they had a cartoon, they had the Bat Hound. So, but we didn't like the cartoon. So, all right, let's see if anybody is in chat. And I hope they fix the channel numbers soon. So let's, there we go. I don't understand why, ow. I don't understand why this doesn't work when I look for live. Oh, I spelled tonight wrong. Oh dear. Okay, hold on. Part of the problem you can't see. All right, now. Nope, that's small letters. And I'll do another video after this Pittsburgh unboxing to show you how not to ship something. So, okay. We'll go. Happy New Year to everyone. Hope you had a great New Year. Very tragic for New Orleans and potentially for Las Vegas. Do another video after this with 15 people dead, and we need to have President Trump watch out for these terrorists and Homeland Security, and get rid of the idiot running Homeland Security, and be glad of it. Okay, so, and close the borders and go after these unknown terrorists we had in the country, and Al-Qaeda and ISIS wannabes. So, okay, no one's in chat. I never understand this. I come in, everybody says, oh, what do you want? And then I go on, and then they don't come in. Maybe there's football tonight. I have no idea when the playoffs are. Amazon. I watched a lot of UFO content on Amazon Prime this morning. And every commercial was NFL playoffs on Amazon Prime. And I'm going, if it's not the Steelers, I don't care. Steelers could have a wild card. I don't know for Top Cat's sake how the Patriots are doing, and I don't know how, for Jeremy and Justin's sake, my two friends in Minneapolis and St. Paul, how the Vikings are doing. I have not looked at the NFL standings at all. I've been too busy with my health issues and Kathy and other things. So, and I got told today one nice thing. I've been asking Kathy for 18 years to take me to Roots Chris Steakhouse on my birthday. And Patty finally told her it's about time that we take George to Roots Chris, as he's been asking you for years, and we're both going to pay for it. I made Kathy laugh. Could I have a codicil at my birthday dinner? She's, what's that? Buy me 2 things of Costco toilet paper, because I'm always running out of toilet paper. I have to clear Fluffy's nose when he sneezes. I have $60 in the bank for the Fluffy Fund to get him to the vet. Every month I'll be putting $60 away as I pay off debt. And I got behind in November. I got behind with the P.O. Box rentals, so I'm going to have to sit down and write a letter to everybody and say, we'll get paid as soon as I can. And hope that will suffice. All right, let me put these 2 away. I have my box opening knife here, the implement of destruction. Actually, I have 2 of them. And I wanted to do laundry, but with that toe, I'm feeling, I don't know if it's the toe or just me in general. I feel like, bleh. So I haven't been doing anything other than sleeping and watching a lot of YouTube and eating and feeding Tiny One. Tiny One's so excited to see me. She wasn't there last night. I left her and saw the black and white tuxedo cat again, but he got frightened and ran across the street. I left him what little dry food I had. It's very, very pretty. And I got to pet several dogs, including one dog. The owner says he's very shy. He might bark at you. It's a long-haired dachshund. Came over and sniffed me, and I petted him all I wanted. And she said, he doesn't do that. They know animal people, and I'm an animal person. Dogs like me, deer like me, horses like me, birds, police dogs, and a cougar years ago at the BART station in Lafayette. It came over to me and flopped and got 20 minutes of shin scratching, head scratching, ear scratching, and tummy rubbing. He liked it very much, but he wasn't going to eat me. Everybody was terrified. Oh, he's going to kill you. No, he's not. He wants to eat the baby. He wants to love. Oh, and deer, if I haven't said deer. So, all right. Put this away. Ooh. I am waiting for Amazon purchases. I got my $50 gift card from Amazon. I had to spend a half an hour on the phone with Amazon because I could not get it to work, because they're set up with that stupid CASA thing to verify who you are, and that wouldn't work. And then the guy said, well, is this a gift card from the store? I said, no, it's from Fetch. So he finally took the code after my trying to explain it to him over, and he was very nice, but he couldn't seem to get it. So I got $50 in gift cards, so I ordered some stuff from Amazon, and I've got an item from eBay for me and an item from Etsy. No, no. There's a hill there. It didn't used to have crosses on it. Formerly owned by a late communist who hated America, who hated our going into Iraq. And he put about 5,000 crosses on the hill to protest the military debts in Iraq of our troops. So, in any event, I'm standing in the BART station waiting, Lafayette BART, this is 1977, waiting for Kathy to come pick me up when we were first seeing each other. And this hill back then was bare, and it's across the road from the Lafayette BART station, which is about 3 long walking blocks from Mount Diablo Boulevard or whatever it is. I can't remember right now. It's a problem. I know where things are, but I don't pay attention much to street names. Go down to the Taco Bell, make a left, go 2 blocks, there it is. So I look out, there's this creature coming down the hill. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm watching him. He's big and he's kind of yellow and he's got big paws and a big head and a big tail, and the tail's going back and forth. And he gets to the bottom of the hill and he walks across the road. Then he walks across the parking lot. And I've had deer, I've had a family of deer come up to me. I've had birds land on my shoulder. I've had dogs come up to me. I once rescued a puppy that some jerk tied to a news vending rack at 7th and Market, a little baby puppy crying, and abandoned him. So anyway, he goes across the parking lot, walks into the fare gate area, but not at the fare gates, outside the agent's booth, comes up to me and goes, flop, like a cat would. And so I got down on my knees. I was the man with no fear. I said, hello, beautiful kitty. How are you? You are a pretty cat. May I pet you and give you some love? Well, he started going like this, and he's going chup, 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 making chupping noises. So I reached out. I scratched his chin, which he loved. I scratched his ears, which he loved. And each time I asked permission, and then I asked if I could scratch his belly, which he absolutely went crazy for. And people are lined up. And if I had an iPad then or an iPhone, that would have gone viral on YouTube. About 30 people are lined up. They're not going out the fare gate. They're watching all this. And people are taking pictures with their cameras, those that had cameras. I can't believe it. He's going to die. The thing is going to kill him. I said, nonsense. He's a big baby. He's probably somebody's pet, and he wanted some love. So after 20 minutes, he shook his head. He got up. He nuzzled my hand, and he went out the parking lot, across the road, and back up the hill, and disappeared. So when I went to Laney College in Oakland, the BART police, that's where the BART headquarters are, their police dogs walk up to me and go flop and start nuzzling me and whining and want petting, and the cops get mad at me. And I said, look, the dog wants petting. What can I do? Why are you making our dogs do that? If they know animal people. At the track, I got banned from the track. The horses and jockeys would come up to me. And people are always astonished downtown Martinez when I'm walking around to go to the bus or go get something to eat, that their dogs come up to me and they go, he never, or she never does that to strangers. Well, they know people. Yeah. Well, if I had a time machine, I'd go back and film it. I watched another thing. I watched this one UFO show, and they brought this skeptic out. And he was somebody who worked at JPL. And he said Roswell was probably either a weather balloon or it was a secret CIA project. Now, if you're going to make a statement like that, you need to get your facts right. I, being a immodest expert on UFOs and Roswell, said, wait a minute. At the time of Roswell, there was no CIA. And I was absolutely right. September 1947 was the start of the Central Intelligence Agency. We still had the OSS, but I don't know if Roosevelt or Truman had disbanded it yet. That I'd have to look up. So to make a stupid comment that the CIA, it was a secret CIA project, is absolutely idiotic. And what that was doing in the documentary, I wouldn't have had that guy on. If you don't know what you're talking about, get out of there. And then they brought this woman, so-called UFO expert. She's one of the most annoying people. But, I did watch one that had Jesse Marshall Jr. and, unfortunately, the great debunker Philip J. Klass and the late Stanton Friedman. And at the tail end, they brought in Dan Aykroyd and a couple. And they had Ray Santilli, who was a British promoter of music and who was responsible for getting the, whether or not you believe it or not, was real or not, the alien autopsy film. But he only was there for about 30 seconds. I really wanted to hear his story, and that was the end of the documentary. And I'm going like, hello? Why would you bring this guy on for 30 seconds? I'm Ray Santilli, and I'm the guy who brought out the alien autopsy film. And then, whoop, the end. So that drives me all nuts. And they were talking about the next one about extrasolar planets. There's one with, it's like 50 times bigger than Jupiter. I met Marcel. I met him at the first UFO con. He was selling his book, which I have on my shelf, and it's autographed. And I told him I firmly believe that Roswell occurred. And at the second UFO con, they were handing around a replica I-beam with the strange hieroglyphics. Now, some guy tried to claim he did research. He was formerly in the Air Force, and he said the company that put out these special balloons, where they were experimental rubber or plastic, and the only wrapping material we had was this tape with purple lettering on it, and that's what the Marcels really saw. Well, Marcel Jr. said in the interview his father was trained in the weather balloon program, and he used to bring weather balloons for us, deflated weather balloons for us to play with. He would have known the difference between a weather balloon and a UFO. So, if there are secret underground bases, I haven't found them, but with my knees and a cane, I'm not likely to be doing any tromping around. If I were going to tromp around any hills, it would be looking for gold. By the way, I've been watching this guy. I think his name is Corv or something like that. I'm going to start writing this stuff down. I missed my iPad, and I used to make notes on my iPad. I couldn't remember something, and they're all broken. And he goes out. He goes to New York, and he goes to the Diamond District. At one point, the cops told him to leave. It's not legal to do what he does, so I don't know why the cops would tell him to leave. He's out there at 3 in the morning. He goes out with a Milwaukee brand vacuum cleaner, and he takes a pick and he scrapes all the dirt out of the cracks in front of the gold and silver dealers and pawn shops and diamond brokers. And he actually finds small diamonds, small emeralds, rubies, bits of gold. And a guy did the same thing in Amsterdam. He found diamonds in the cracks in the sidewalk. So that was very interesting. My knees aren't going to do that, but that would be cool. We got somebody else to do it. So, and he does pay dirt. He buys bags of pay dirt. People donate money to his channel, which is non-existent on this one anymore, which is sad. And he tells you which bags of pay dirt are legit. He got one that said, guaranteed 10 ounces of gold in each bag of pay dirt. And he found a little bit of gold. It wasn't even a gram. So there's a lot of guy. Limited patches? I don't know. Oh. Yeah, the problem is, well, first of all, I have pencils, but I don't know where my sharpener is. And I had a bunch of Post-it notes over there, and the radio fell, and it dragged the Post-it notes with it. So I got to go under the table and get the Post-it notes back. It's always something falling in here. And I went and talked to Kitten Cat last night. I found another treasure. It has nothing to do with UFOs or the paranormal, but it's cute. Hold on. One day, if I ever move out of here and have my own apartment on my own house, I'll have it. I'm just stepping in the cat room. Mama cat went out the door. Fluffy chased her at one point. I wish he'd stop doing that. Okay. I gotta be careful not. Kathy broke the. I had 2 gray alien salt and pepper shakers. She broke the salt shaker, and this is Jesse Marcel's book. Jesse Marcel on the back cover, and somewhere, hold on. I know he autographed it. Was it autographed? Or my memory failing me? Yeah. Good luck, Jesse Marcel Jr. So it's autographed. I only had enough money to buy one, or I would have him autograph it to me personally. So we talked for a while, but he was rather mobbed, and he was selling other things at his table. This is my piggy bank, kitty cat piggy bank. So, well, Because of the P.O. box and the following November, I'm behind my credit. So I got to get caught up, and I got to sit down, write a letter, and say I'll get caught up. I'm going to try to get a loan and get caught up. So this is my cute little, I found this somewhere. And I don't know where, but now I now take all my loose change into the credit union. So yeah. Actually, it looks also with the pink nose a little bit like an actual pig. Very cute. Got a tail. I think he's more of a tiger than a cat, though. But Kathy and I love orange cats. So if I were to go to Vegas, now I talked to Patty yesterday. She thought she had this organization, and an hour before I talked to her, she talked to Kathy. Oh, they're going to give me a house. And I told Kathy, it's total BS. No one's going to give her a house for free. And I went on, she gave me the website. I went on the website. I hate to tell you this, but this is a site that gives you training on how to buy a house if you're a first-time home buyer, particularly if you're a first-time home buyer on low income. They do not give away free houses. So I said, however, I went on the sites in Nevada, and found the rural, I'm not using the words right, home agency for Nevada, and then the state agency. And they do give you a $25,000 grant and a $10,000 loan. If you stay there in the building 3 years, you don't have to pay any of it back. So I've thought about it. I didn't watch a video yet. There's something like I go by YouTube and I'm seeing videos, and I can't watch them all at once because I have other things I'm looking for. And something like 35 restaurants to give senior free meals or discounts. There's all kinds of discounts out there. And there used to be Spoofy, Spoofee. They would give samples, but they've gone way downhill. So I'd have to actually make notes and yeah, well, no, you have to no because Las Vegas is too big. You have to be out in the hinterland like Pahrump or somewhere. It's 150,000 people or less. However, they will do something they didn't used to do. They will give you financing for an owner-occupied apartment building. That's what I'm looking to do. And I told Patty, you go with me. We'll drop Kathy off somewhere because I can't concentrate on our business or yapping about Hello Kitty or My Little Pony or Strawberry Shortcake. I'm rid of the strangler. I love her dearly, but I'm conducting business. You sit there and be quiet. And Kathy has the lowest threshold of boredom in history. So she can't help but talk to some perfect stranger. By the way, I got, coming out of Safeway, you'll see it in the next video when do an unboxing. And this guy came up with his car, and I showed him what I was carrying, and he said, would you do this? And he said, I don't understand English. And yet I'm like, how do you get a driver's license in this state when you don't understand English? I don't understand that. And the guy was Latino, so maybe the communist government of California and Gavin Newsom or Jerry Brown eliminated the requirement of reading signs and reading the driving test, because how do you see the word stop or go or yield? Or if you can't you can't speak English, I presume you can't read it either. So that's nuts. I don't get that. But anyway, I tried taking a nap today. I could not get back to sleep. Yeah, the Christmas Bobcat, there is an ornament. I will be getting it when I have some spare money and save it until next year, assuming I live long enough. And Kathy and I were talking about BART, where it's finally going to go to San Jose. It will be running, presumably, it will not be run by BART, although the BART logo will be run by the local transit agency, I think. and they said it will be ready to go to San Jose in 2035. Now, people down in Santa Clara County have been paying taxes to BART for over 50 years. They've gotten screwed. They paid taxes. They never got BART. It would be nice to take BART all the way to San Jose. Then I could go to the computer museum, maybe attend a Sharks game, see if my Penguins are playing, all of that. And if someone wants to make me a new illustration for 2025, when it gets to 1.5 million views, or better still, 2 million, well, it's 33 miles to San Francisco here. That's road miles. I don't know. Computer, how long is San Jose from, not how long. Help. Computer, how far is San Jose, California from San
Jose, and how long is 323 miles?
San Jose is
520 kilometers.
miles away.
Either way, you have a new notification. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, go ahead.
One new notification from Amazon. On Friday, rain is expected near you in Benicia, starting around 6 a.m. and continuing intermittently until around 4 p.m. You can expect about 0.3 inches.
I've never understood this. It gives me rain from Benicia, which is 10 miles across the bridge. Not here. Very weird. Okay, computer, how far is downtown San Francisco from downtown San Jose, California?
From downtown is 48.3 miles away by car.
All right. It's roughly 80 miles. So by car. I'm rounding it off. So you're talking an hour and a half, accounting for traffic maybe. But it would still be nice, Cole. I've taken light rail down to Santa Clara. I've taken the train to Santa Clara. I've taken light rail inside San Jose, and I believe there may be, I haven't gone down there yet. There's 2 new stations down there on the East Bay, and I think light rail goes to those. I'm going to take those at some point and film them. So, lots of restaurants and bars in San Jose, but I've never been to any of them. So, and Kathy hates one thing. She hates the stop and go driving going down El Camino Real, the King's Highway. Drives her nuts. We did that twice, and she really, really hated it. So, but take BART, go down. I told her if we go to San Francisco for New Year's Eve or 4th of July, we're getting a hotel room. We're not going to go, how do we get home? And what are we going to do? And there's no BART, there's no buses. Well, you could swim the channel. But, so. $51 degrees now. Now, another thing that's weird. I had the other day the Weather Channel and the Dot telling me it was going to rain, and lo and behold, there was no rain. When I don't expect rain, there's rain. When they tell me it's rain, it sometimes doesn't rain. I'm going, yeah. I look on the phone and the weather radar, and there's rain, but it doesn't get here. And then Kathy and Patty will tell me it rained here, but there's no rain. Now, whoops, that's nice. Okay, now. All right. I'll look at my phone and see what the weather says. All right, 51 degrees now with no rain. Moon was cool. The crescent moon with a star above it. So. Okay, 9 p.m., no rain, 10, 11, 2 a.m. We start getting the chance, it will start raining at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and then go on from there. So, the usual Temu ad. Go away, Temu. Okay, so, and then we will go to tomorrow, 92%, it went from 100% to 92%, and then 9% on Saturday, and then no rain for till the 16th. So you have to swim out to Alcatraz, right? Jack Lane swam from Alcatraz to Fort Point or Pier 39 or the Embarcadero, towing a boat with his teeth. And I think he had trouble. But he was like 85 years old. I never forgot that. Wow. So should have added a juicer to make it tougher. I still got the juicer in my closet, and I'm waiting till I moved where I have enough room to open the box up and see if it works. I promised to do that video years ago, never got around to it. I have the Jack. You can. He would do something I didn't like though. He would take a whole apple, grind up the stem, and grind up the seeds. You don't want to eat the seeds because they have cyanide in them. That can kill you. But it's in my closet. And the park police run Alcatraz, so you get thrown into federal jail if you do that. And I'm firmly convinced that Clarence Anglin and the other two guys, two brothers and another guy, escaped from Alcatraz successfully. But the marshals, the U.S. Marshals still says it's an open case until they turn 99. Then they'll drop it. They'll figure they're dead by now. But there was a letter sent to the San Francisco police saying, I lived in L.A. and the other two are dead and I'm dying of cancer. So, well, I just came from the store. The 2 cans were $4.99 each, but they gave me 4 for free. So I don't know if that was a bargain or not, but you go to the store and you just shake your head. No eggs. Orange juice prices have gone through the roof. Maybe there was a frost in Florida. I don't know. But the eggs are gone. There's bird flu or something going on. So, but it used to be cheap here until we had a government raise the wages to $20 an hour for fast food workers. And Gavin Newsom has been taxing everybody. And they even, I don't know if it's legal. I understand they tried to tax you if you leave the state. They still want to grab money from you. You're not a state resident anymore. New York has tried to pull that crap too to a guy who took his computer Mac repair business, moved to Texas. And they kept billing him with a P.O. box. So, excuse me. Okay, you're gone. You're a troll. I'm not going to put up with any harassment in the new year from a troll. So, goodbye. Well, Meatwad just got deleted because he accused me of being a criminal with D.B. Cooper, which was ridiculous. D.B. Cooper was alone. I wasn't on the plane with D.B. Cooper. So I'm not going to allow anybody to slander me and accuse me of being a criminal. Well, it's not funny to me. I put up with this crap for 14 years. I'm not going to put it up with it anymore. So people accusing me of felonies and being a child molester and God knows what else. So, well, I don't care if he meant harm or not. His intentions are not the question here. His writing such a comment is. I won't tolerate it anymore. I'm tired of this crap. I'm tired of I got a troll card today. Christmas card, but the guy they think I'm stupid. And I'm not. I'm one step ahead of them because I got pranked originally by the evil alley cat who's rotting in hell, hopefully. And sent me horrible stuff and signed me up for horrible things. And so I'm very wary of stuff that comes to me in my P.O. box from someone I don't know. So, yes, Glow Rebeef. I'm trying to think if that is some kind of off-color name or something, because I won't tolerate channel handles that are obscene or something either. So you come in here and you behave yourself, and you don't insult your host. You don't slander him. You don't lie about him. You don't lie about his parents, his girlfriend, his associates, his friends. Not that I have many that are on the line because I've outlived them all. Excuse me. You know, it's time to use my new inhaler if I can figure out. Is that the new one or the old one? That's dead. Hold on. Those two are empty. Let's use the new one. Uh-oh. No. Got to take the cap off. Oh, yes. It didn't have a name, but I'm going to do a separate video on that. Troll thwarted, or something on that order. And they spent money to have this thing sent to somewhere and have it sent to me from there. I hope he enjoyed wasting his money. So, the Christmas card. Therefore, a troll card. And no name on the card, no name and address except the troll name and address. In other words, they just wanted to cause me grief, and I'm way ahead of them. You'll see that tomorrow. Or Saturday, depending on when I get back from getting food and going to Target and Capital One and going to the emergency room. And once I get done with that, I'll probably collapse into bed. Let's see how oh, good Lord, this toe looks horrible. It's all red and separating, so I need to. And I can't bend the toes; they hurt. So I gotta definitely go to the yard tomorrow. Hello, Jebediah. You looked at that guy who does mining for gold in British Columbia. He has a bunch of mining claims. And you'll just have to wait every year till I do the video. And when I'm done with this, I will do... No, I'm done with this, I will have my dinner. And then I'll do the Pittsburgh unboxing without a box. No, I'm just going to go to the ER. Because I wrote UCSF my chart with a picture of it, said, what the hell is this thing? We prefer not to answer this in my chart, prefer to go in. I'm not going to spend $15 going all the way to San Francisco when I could take the bus to John Muir Emergency for $2. So, and I've tried every remedy they said for this and nothing works. It's not healing. And the yellow translucent rubbery tube that was there exploded. And I gotta find what this is. Now, according to the trolls, I've got diabetes and you're gonna die. My nephew said he knew someone who had that on his foot, and he waited too long. They cut his foot off and then he died. So I gotta get this looked at. But according to the other sites I've looked at, it's a sign of osteoarthritis. And well, I believe in doctors. I've had some very bad doctors. I've had some good doctors over the years. And I've had people that do nothing. That's the problem. A lot of these doctors don't want to do anything because they don't want to spend the money. Or they're determined to do what they want to do and not what the patient wants to do. So I'm not happy at my surgeon because he said it's too dangerous to operate on both my knees at the same time, which means I got to wait a year to get the second knee surgery. I'm not looking forward to that. And I bought 3 Powerball tickets and 1 Mega Million because the Powerball is at 200 million. So if I were to win, whatever you win, the guy that won the 1.22 billion ticket got 500 and I think it's $69 million. So you would see me moving out of here faster than a speeding bullet. Look, it's Super Pet Man out the door with his U-Haul truck, his RV, 14,000 cats, Patty and Kathy. And Kathy says she doesn't want to move to Las Vegas because it's too hot. I said, you're going to be there. If I come up with money, you're going to be in there. You're going to have your own apartment building. You have a pool and an air conditioner and a hot tub and your air-conditioned car. So why are you worried about heat? And you learn to get used to it in Las Vegas. One thing she refuses to do is put one of those cardboard shields in over the steering wheel. That way your steering wheel isn't red hot when you get in the car, and then you put a towel over the steering wheel. The car will be red hot depending what kind of car it is. But once you get in there and you roll the window down to get yourself some air, no, I'm not gonna get sick from this. I'm going to the ER. Home remedy. I've tried Neosporin, iodine, peroxide, and soaking it in hot soapy water as one medical site recommended. None of that works. It's still rotting. It's still separating, oozing fluid, and it's not healing right. Every time it starts to heal the skin sloughs off. So they have something they can do with it. Presumably, podiatrists can fix this. I'm sure they have some remedy to make this well again, but the skin is, I'm also picking up, stuck to it. There's a piece of skin there and carpet lint. So that's very disconcerting. Yeah, he can probably build me a carpentry box or a shoe shine box to put the foot in, you know. But I'm looking at it right now, and it's red, and there's a portion of it that's white, and it looks like, I don't know how to describe it. It looks like it's bleeding to death, and it looks horrible. A week ago, it wasn't there. I looked down at my foot, and what the hell is that thing? And now it's all swollen, too, so I've got to see a doctor. I built a shoe shine box when I was in junior high school. It was meant to be a toolbox. And I built other things. I assembled. Wood shop and metal shop and print shop. Long before the Broderbund program. Used to use a Gutenberg press. We printed the school newspaper. I knew how to set type. Yeah. Well, Patty's going to lend me the small scooter before the surgery. So if I have trouble walking, I can still go feed tiny one. Every time I see her, she nuzzles my hand and nuzzles my body. But something was spooking her today. She kept running away from me. That's the first time that's ever happened. Something scared her. And I'm hoping I go to Vegas. We're going to get an RV. Going to get a vet to give me something to calm the cats down, particularly Mama Cat and Tiny One and Kitten. Kitten will come out to the hallway, and then the minute I look at her, run away, run away. She goes back and hides in the bedroom. I think she trusts me, but she's always been scared since she was a little baby. Something scared the poor thing, and I love her dearly. She's very cute and very sweet and very gentle. she's gotten head scratching and ear scratching. She likes it, but then she starts pawing at me because she's afraid of it. So, well, we're going to go. I had to sell the scooter because it wouldn't fit on the bus. So Patty's going to start using the large scooter that I sold her. She's going to loan me her new small scooter so I can get out the door, get out the hallway, and go shopping until I'm well enough to walk properly. Then I'll get it back. So, and those stupid hearts. That troll did something to activate the hearts, and YouTube said they can't fix it, which is idiotic. So now I have another problem. I have to go to the ER for too. My left ear is draining something, wax or fluid or both, and it's clogged, and I can't hear out of it. So it might be infected with my sinus infection. I don't know. No, she's not stuck back there. She came out in the hallway when I started the video, and meow. I go back, kitten cat, you can come out. You're not trapped in there. No one's going to hurt you, but she's afraid to come out. She got very brave to come all the way to the kitchen. But the minute I get up to talk to her, run away, run away. And she goes and hides back in the bedroom. She won't come out. Now, one day she got out. Door was open. She went out. I thought she was back there. I go to call Mama Cat. There's Kitten outside the balcony. So she can go out, but she's afraid to go by me. Mama Cat will come up here. She loves a need on the bed. And today because I was watching Crypto, and I said, it's Super Mama Cat. And she saw me, and oh my God, and she runs away. And I don't know if Mama Cat knows how to use the cat box yet. It's another problem. Kitten cat, there's a blue rug in there next to the cat box. Does she go in the cat box? No. She's pooping on the blue rug. And we'll have to take the blue rug and wash it and put another rug down. But she doesn't know how to use cat box. So, no, it's been about 2 weeks. She wasn't there every day. She was there the first week, about 4 days. Then I saw her outside. And I go, oh, you went outside. I didn't know you were outside. And there, I pulled a big bag out from back there, a huge garbage bag. And I looked inside. It's all plastic bags. So that's great. I have more plastic bags. So, but she comes, pokes her head out, and she blinks at me, which means they're paying attention. I love you, kitten cat. Come on, it's supper time. And she eats all the food. There's almost nothing left. And then she goes back and hides in a corner again. So when I get all those bins of laundry out there, she'll have to come out because she'll lose her hiding place. She'll be very unhappy. No, it's the window. I'm 2 stories up. It would kill her. She couldn't hop out the window. Kill me too. And if I get an apartment building, it's going to be all one level, no stairs, no going upstairs. So it's nice to have 60 bucks in the bank for Fluffy. It's the first time in a long time I've had money in the bank because I'm shelling out bills like crazy. All right, I'm going to let you guys go because I'm getting hungry and a bit tired, and I want to do the next video after I eat. You'll see the Pittsburgh unboxing, except I don't have a box. And I was talking to the guy at Pete's, and I said, this guy sent it to me, and I showed him. He said, the guy's an idiot. I said, yeah. And he said, so is the guy who allowed it to be shipped like that. I said, yeah. So you'll see that in a little bit. Okay. Click the like button if you will, please. Subscribe. Get people to subscribe to the channel and join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month to help me feed the cats and move to Las Vegas. Get out of this cramped apartment with kitties who are afraid of doors and kitties who are afraid to come out of the bedroom. That's why I need my own building. Then I can have them. I can put a magnetic cat door in, and I don't have to worry about the cat being scared because she can go out whenever she wants, except when I close it to keep predators or somebody coming in. And if I have an apartment building, then there will be a pool area there, and I'll tell everybody in the building, I have cats. If you're allergic, it's time to move, because I ain't moving. I'll pay for your moving expenses to have you move, but I'm going to have 4 cats, so you got a problem with cats, time to go. All right, that's it for this one. I will catch you next time. Have a great night. Hope you had a great New Year. And as they said in the video today they watched on UFOs, Alien Disclosure Files, at the end they said, watch the skies. So, watch the skies. And that's it for this one. This is George Senda, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh. Thanks for coming in. I will catch